Sunshine coming in on me tonight. I love all the girls that move their body. And when you move your body, you move it nice and sweet and sexy. All right? And you don't need no makeup. Come on, guys. I want to see some dancing out there. Jenny, are you ready to dance? I think you should join me tonight. Ready? All right, I'm looking for folks that want to be dancers with me. So what you can do is comment, I want to be a dancer, and maybe next week you'll get to come on as a special guest. Move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. We like to move it. Let's get these folks on here.
No, right?
Where are they all? There they come. Jenny, you're good at this.
I only chair dance. Don't ask me to stand up and dance. I only chair dance.
Oh, wait till we get to Jubilee. You'll be up on the chair with me.
That's still chair dancing, even if I'm standing up.
Oh, that's true. I got the sunlight coming right in my eye here. Oh, we're almost ready, guys. Come on, get a few more friends. Reach out to your friends. Say, come on, get on, get on, get on. Move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. We like to move it, move it. Move it. All right. Well, Jenny, I'm going to let you go backstage for a moment, let you rest, get some water. And good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Move It Monday. It is the start of a brand new month. We have so much to cover. And of course, we only have a very short time because this first meeting of the month, this first time we come together on Monday, is only 30 minutes long. So we got a lot to cover in that 30 minutes. But I need for you to let Charlie know you're here. Excuse me. So go ahead and comment. Let him know that you're here. Goodness. Hang on a second. See, that's what live is all about, right? You can choke right here on it. So we're super excited to have you. You're here with us. Give yourself a shout out. What are you excited about birthday month? Because birthday month is here and we are ready for big things to happen all this month as well. So while I have you here tonight, I want to talk to you a little bit about some things that are in it for you as well. And I know Charlie's going to do me a favor also and grab me the mandolin and just, before I get to that point. So that'll be good. So let's go ahead and get started talking about a few things. No, it's not it. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, great. Thank you. All right. So we always like to start with a quote, right? And I was thinking about what do we need to set the focus on where we are. And so today, I want you to think about how far have you come today? What have you accomplished already today? What are some things that you did today that you're really proud of? And go ahead and drop that in the comments and let us know. What are you proud of that you've done today? Maybe you did yesterday. I mean, it could be that you did something and stepped outside your comfort zone and maybe went live and did a video on your page, or you could have sent a message to somebody that maybe you had never sent a message to let them know that you're in Tupperware. Something you might have done today that you're really proud of is you put a Tupperware logo shirt on, or you took a Tupperware catalog and you handed it to somebody. And those are the things that really make us proud of ourselves, that we did something that we never did before. Now, I'm going to share this because one of the things that, oh, wow, Jennifer did 3 parties at one time. That's pretty impressive. And JC sold 5 more tickets for her. And Jerry booked a vendor event. Those are fantastic things that you've done. Look up 5 parties on Facebook. I'm so proud of you guys for everything that you're doing. And, but there was a time when I was really afraid to talk to strangers in my Tupperware business. And so what I did is, I kind of like tried to get my nerve up and I would carry catalogs with me, and I was going to start a conversation and, be able to tell the person that I was with Tupperware and get their name. But I was so afraid to talk to a stranger. So I went to the grocery store, and there was this one person who always checked me out at the grocery store. Her name was Pat, and she seemed really nice. And I thought, I bet she'd like Tupperware. So I had my catalog in my bag, and I got in the line because I was going to start the conversation, and somebody got in line behind me. And I was like, oh, what if I screw this up? I don't want anybody to hear me. So I said, oh, I forgot something. I got out of the line. I went down the aisle and came back, got back in line. Now I did that twice because I was so afraid that somebody was going to hear me. So now I got up there and I'm in line, and now Pat's checking me out. So I got to I got to stay. I can't go run away again this time. I got all the way till she had finished ringing me up, and she was handing me my receipt. And I said, Pat, how long has it been since you've been to a Tupperware party? And she said, Tupperware? Oh, wow, it's been a while. And then I said, well, you really should go to one. And I threw the catalog down and I left. That is it. Honest to God, that is what I did, because I was just so nervous and I was so afraid I wouldn't say the right things. And, but the thing is, I did it. And that was the first time that I did that. So, that was a big step for me that day. But do you know what? I thought about it after I got out into my car, and I said, you should have asked for her phone number. You should have, because she was interested. And so you could go back. And I said, so how much farther can I go tomorrow? Tomorrow, I'm going to go back and say, hey, would you be interested in hosting a Tupperware party? Would you be interested in learning more about Tupperware? And so that was what I did the next day. So think about how far you've come today. Think about the things that you did today that you're proud of, that maybe were outside your comfort zone. And then think about how much farther you're going to go tomorrow. What step more are you going to go tomorrow as well? And so those are some things so Donna Joe, she said that she did red light specials on her way to see her son at the hospital. So every time she got, I'm assuming that maybe if you were stopped at a stoplight, you could get out of your car and hand somebody a brochure or something like that. But this is the thing, guys, you've got to think, you got to look at opportunities, and you got to think about what you can do to get the word out there, because what's the worst thing that's going to happen? Right? What's the worst thing that's going to happen is that somebody is going to say they're not interested. That's the worst. But the best is that they could go, Tupperware? Oh, wow, I've been looking for Tupperware. And then you're going to have a new customer that you can pick as well. So Charlie, would you do me a favor and pick me a winner? He's going through all the names. He's written down over there. He's going to pick us a winner. And there he goes, JC. All right. So JC, you are our winner for being on time. Congratulations to you. And we'll have a gift coming out to you as well. All right. So guys, we just finished up 2 weeks of amazing training, right? And hopefully you took advantage of all of that, because it's time for you to make sure you've turned your trackers in. All right. So all of the videos that we did, all of the trainings that we did were recorded and are under the guides in our Hooray Sales group. Okay, so you can go into the group there on the Hooray Sales company page, and you can go to the guides and you can look for the training camp and go through some of the ones you missed, check them off, check the assignments that you had for each one of them, and then fill this out and take a snapshot of it and send it to me. I've gotten a couple already, and I'll be sending out awards for those as well, because, for getting your hits, you could, so many hits, you could get a decal with some Tupperware logo decals. If you got runs, because you had to have so many hits to get on, or so many hits to get on base. If you got on base, you could get a keychain, a logo keychain. And if you got so many bases, then you got a run. And if you got a run, then of course you get a logo tote from me as well. So make sure you get those turned in by this Wednesday. That is the deadline to turn your trackers in. So if you've missed some of the classes, still time to catch up and get those in as well. I want to remind you also that tomorrow night we kick off another round of our amazing training. And if you've been doing these, you know that we have a series of 4 classes that we do every single month on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And our amazing directors each take turns teaching you. And what's great about that is you get to learn from some of the best of the best. And you get to hear from different directors on different topics. So even though we might have product knowledge more than one time, you know, we had Jenny doing one where she talked about the Great Master and all of those pieces. We had Pam talk about the stack cooker, and Corinne talked about the cookware. So we've got another great training coming up tomorrow night. And then of course, we'll be continuing with the expanding your network and building your new customers or finding new customers, booking parties, and host coaching coming up over the next 4 weeks as well. So mark that on your calendar. Make sure you do not miss it. It is a Zoom, and the Zoom link is posted in the top of the group, in the announcements, in the posts right there at the top, the pinned post, as well as it is in the Training Tuesday events. So there's an event that has it, and you can grab that as well. We'll try to remember to repost it tomorrow. It's the same link. Once you have it, save it so you always have it, because we use the same link every single week. All right, so it's birthday month. And, you know, we talked a little bit last week about how important birthday month is, setting that goal, really thinking about bigger, better than you've ever thought before, doing things you've never done before. And we have these amazing host rewards that you have to offer people. So you have the, I'm going to do this right here. There we go. We have the cute little salt and pepper shakers, which are the booking bonus. And, you know, I've seen several of you do this. And if you haven't done this, this is a great idea. What you do is you take a picture of the little salt and pepper shakers and you post it on your page. And then you say, you know, who wants these free? Or, you know, like, you know, aren't these the most adorable? Where would you use those? So something to get people, you know, commenting. Now, this is the most important part of using this type of technique. You do not ever engage on the page by telling them what they have to do, because that prevents anybody else from commenting, because they go, oh, she's going to want me to do this. You just put the picture of the salt and pepper shakers. You go, who wants these free, or what would you use these for? Hang on. And then you personally reach out to them through Messenger or through a text even. You know, if you've got friends that are not on Facebook, you could text this to them and say, I've been authorized to give 10 sets of these away this month. Are you interested in hearing more? And you can just text it to people. And so then they're going to respond. And then you're going to say, it's super easy. You always start with that. It's super easy. We can do a Facebook party. You know, you can get a few friends together on Facebook. You can get a few friends together in your home, and you can get a few, you know, or you can check with a few friends at work and see if they need Tupperware, and you can qualify to get this. So it's a way of opening the door. Okay. And you always want to make it super easy. They are going to have to do something, right? So you don't ever want to say, you don't have to do anything, because as soon as you say you don't have to do anything, they don't do anything. So you want to always say, it's super easy and I'm here to help you. You know, and then you go into what they need to do. Say, so like you get a few friends together, I'll create you a private VIP link that you can share so people can shop online, and you invite them to all come together in a group, in an event, and I'll share some great things about Tupperware and they can take advantage of it. And then you want to go into that host coaching piece of it once they say yes, and you want to talk to them about, well, if when you get to this level, this is what you get. When you get to this level, this is what you get. So you're going to focus on the 350. Now we know at 300, they get the 10% free and one half price item. But if you get them to the 350, they get to take advantage of the ice tray bonus. Okay, so 350 in sales, 2 bookings. They're going to get $35 in free Tupperware. They're going to get a half price item. They're going to get a thank you gift. They're going to get their little salt and pepper shaker, and they're going to get these great little ice trays for just $6. So that's super crazy, super good, right? And $6. Yeah, or $5. I don't remember. You'll have it in front of you. You can look at it there. I've got mine right here. Let me look at it, and then I'll know. See, you got to be prepared, and I'm not. $5. That's right, $5. That's what I thought. And I was second guessing myself. All right, so then you get them to $500. Well, 500 is another one of those big numbers that we always strive for, right? Because at $500, they get 15% free, which is $75 in free Tupperware. So they can get $75 in free Tupperware. Pick your own. Or they can choose the exclusive ice prisms. Now, remember, every one of these bonuses or these exclusives always require 2 bookings. And do not cheat yourself and not get those. Because I know Aubrey Stebbins shared this a while back, and she said, the one thing you do not want to do is let people get these special bonuses without those bookings, because that just shoots a hole in your day book, right? It keeps you from being successful. And you want to use the right word choices once again. So Tara had shared on one of the booking classes that she did that she will message the guest and say, hey, did you want to order for the party? And they go, oh, no, not right now. And then she said, well, would you be interested in helping the host by doing this? By dating a party. Because see, that's the thing that's really exciting, is that people like to help each other. And so I can't buy anything. I don't want to buy anything, but hey, I could have a party and help my friend. So that could be the way you approach it. And then of course, the next biggie is that $1,000 party. And you want to be party planning for $1,000 party. And if you have somebody who says to you, I don't know if I can sell $1,000, and say, well, it's there's a formula, and I'll give you the formula on how to make it happen. And then, the other option is you find a friend that would be interested in getting some free Tupperware. They get 500 in sales. You get 500 in sales. They get a booking. You get a booking, and you each will get $200 in free Tupperware. And then you just have to decide, flip a coin to see who gets the cookware, or you get a set and split it. And then you also have a chance to get, then they get there's one thank you gift, one dating gift, and one booking gift. So the bonus things, they can only get one of, but they both could get $200 in free Tupperware. And you have 3 half-off items. So they each get a half-off item. And then what I would probably suggest is that, if they choose one of those pieces of cookware as their bonus, they use the other half-off item to get another set of cookware, and they just split the cost of it. So they're both getting 3 pieces of cookware at a really awesome price. They're both getting $200 in free Tupperware, and then they, both could split the ice trays, and they could, one could get the thank you gift, and one could get the little booking bonus salt and pepper shaker. So it's a win-win. So there's so many different ways to do this. And I'm going to encourage you to reach out to your director, talk to them about some of the things that are available for you to use. All right, so let's take a quick look at some of the things that we have going for you. We do have this booking blitz that we've been going on. We've registered 133 parties. If you haven't registered your parties, do that. I am going to be doing the drawing a little bit later. Haven't had a chance to get to it. Things have been kind of hectic around here, but I am going to be doing some drawings for some logo items here as well. So you can work on that. And so if you didn't get them all registered, get those in there. And then, of course, we have these great incentives that we're working on right now. Now, if you haven't watched earlier today, I went online, I went on the Hooray page, and I did a little quick demo about some of the awards that you have. So I showed you a little bit about this the Bread Smart Junior and why you want to have it in your kitchen. I didn't have in person these adorable Cervelier 10 ounce vintage collection, and these just so I might be teasing you a little, but you might be seeing these in the future. And wouldn't you rather get yours at a discount price before they come out, maybe later in the summer? So this is your chance to add to your vintage collection items here as well. So that's coming up. And then, of course, you have the large 5-piece set that you can get for the month. And that's one of your bonus gifts, for the bigger sales, for $2,000 in sales for the month, which means you've made your, $500 plus got a $100 bonus. You made $600. You've earned all these other rewards we're talking about. You're going to get this great set of bowls for the month. And then as you move on up at the $3,500 level, you get to get this super amazing sample of the June and July host gift special that's coming. And you get to get that for just $25 instead of the $75 that you would normally pay. And then at the $5,000 level, you are going to get this amazing, incredible, absolutely gorgeous set of universal cookware for free. And I love when people say, I want it all, because you know what? I like greedy people, because I think you deserve more and you should get more. So you should take advantage of everything that Tupperware offers you, because this is the most generous company around. They give us so much, and you want to take advantage of it. All right, now let's talk about recruiting for just a minute, because recruiting is the lifeline of our business. It's the greatest gift we have to give, and it's birthday month. So we should be giving the best gifts away, and the best gift we have is our Tupperware opportunity. So we want to be offering this to people to give them a chance to make some money for their vacation, to make some money for their kids to go to camp, to make some money for maybe swim lessons, for all of the different things that come up in the summertime that people need extra money for. This is your chance to help people by putting this out there. So, think of some fun little things you can put on your page that talk about it. Think about some things that you could post on YouTube. Think about things you could text to people that have, something about, where are you going on vacation this summer? Okay, so where are you going on vacation this summer? Who could use an extra $500 for vacation? Because if they start a Tupperware business now, they could easily have that money for their vacation. And of course, there's always rewards in store. So earlier today, once again, I demonstrated all of these wonderful fridge pieces. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch that. I did not have earlier today the mandolin, and this also comes with the low rectangle cheese smart. So just like on the bread smart that I talked about earlier, it has that membrane that allows it to breathe. So does the cheese smart. And of course, I talked about the fact that you could use the mandolin to slice cheese. You can use it to slice your tomatoes. It is just the most amazing. I will be doing a full demo on this also a little bit later for you guys so you can see it. But I'm going to do it actually on the public page. I'm going to do the thing on the mandolin as well as the fridge pieces, and talk about how they can get it as a brand new rep. So that way you can share it into your parties, share it to people that you want them to see about it. So I'll do that to help you guys so you can get that out there, because we want to bring in more people this month and help them to have their first party to get started so that they can start earning money for their summer vacations and summer expenses and get them some products at the same time. We also have this amazing program called, for this month, a recognition program, Be Like Brownie. It's Brownie Wise's birthday. And when you personally have one or more recruits, you're going into, it says a drawing, but I know for a fact it's not just one drawing. It's not just two drawings. It's multiple drawings, and they're going to be doing them all throughout the month. So you want to start recruiting right now so that you don't miss out on any of these drawings, okay? Because we want to make our goal as a company, right? Hooray wants to make their goal. We need you to help us make that happen as well. So now I want to talk to you about one more thing. You probably all got an email this week about Jubilee. And boy, oh boy, are we excited about Jubilee, because it's in person. And I cannot wait to be in person with each and every one of you. Now, some of you have never been to Jubilee. You don't know what it's about. We haven't had an in-person Jubilee since 2019. And if you've come in since then, you don't even know what it's all about. So I have a friend that I've invited to be here with me today. And she and I are going to talk to you a little bit about Jubilee and why you want to go to Jubilee. So Jenny, how many Jubilees have you been to?
I don't remember. I'd have to count it up. Like
Okay.
I've been to every single Jubilee since 2015.
Okay. So when you started you got started and did you go the very first year?
I did not go my first year.
Oh.
And I watched Jubilee, and now this was in 2014. So like online streaming was seriously like in the Flintstone age at that point.
Yeah.
And it was at that Jubilee, sitting there at my computer, watching it and watching everybody else have fun. And I was like, that will be my last time watching it on a computer. Little did I know like COVID was going to hit, but anyway.
All right. So tell everybody why they need to be at Jubilee in person.
Oh, why they need to be at Jubilee in person? Well, I kind of wrote down like a top 10 reasons list. So I'm going to go through those real quick. So the top 10 reasons why you need to be at Jubilee in person. Number 10, product packs. You get exclusive products. Through my Jubilees, I have been able to take home the Micro Pro Grill, the pressure cooker, the smart multi-cooker, the cold brew carafe, when they all launched before they came out to everybody else. You get those at Jubilee. You get exclusive products. So there's that. Training sessions. That's number 9, training sessions. We get different training sessions based on your level. So from consultant all the way up to executive director. And they're geared to help you. So you got product spotlights and how to do different things and set selling and Facebooks and all that jazz. 8, recognition. We get recognized. You thought Marsha did a lot of recognition. It starts from the minute you like sign in and you get your little product pack, or you get your registration. You get like some bling to show everybody what you've accomplished that year. So there's that. People cheer you on for your accomplishments, and you get to cheer other people on. And then you walk across stage for what you just do for working your business every day. And then there's the really cool arch. It never ends. So as you're running through the arch, everybody's putting their hands up and they're all cheering you. So what's really cool. Number 7, I don't know if they're doing it this year, but if they are, that's an added bonus. Number 7 is the home office tour. We get to see where they do all of this stuff. If you turn into the Tupperware US and Canada Facebook group for the Salesforce, Dia does all of these live videos and stuff. You get to see the studio where she's doing that. There are monuments and walls dedicated to the Salesforce, and you could find your name on those walls, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, and then there's the gallery where you get to see Tupperware from all over the world. You get to see what they're doing in the different countries. Number 6, networking. Not only do we have all of the training sessions that we do, but there's after hours networking where you can meet some of the coolest people in Tupperware and see what they're doing in their businesses. You get to share likewise what's working in your business and maybe even get some tips to help you out when your business isn't doing well or in a place or in a part that you need help with. My first Jubilee, I got to have dinner with Charlie and Marsha, and that was mind-blowing, just as an FYI. And I wasn't even in their company. So yeah. Number 5, the excitement of seeing so many people who get so excited about plastic bowls. Like right now, we are living in our own little like Tupperware bubbles where we work at our computers and we work on our phones. But y'all, when all of these little bubbles get together, it is like an overflowing bubble bathtub. It's going to be epic, all right? You just get to hear the people screaming about plastic bowls, okay? Number 4, the speaker. If y'all haven't checked out who the speaker is going to be on Jubilee this year, it's a lady by the name of Lynn Bardowski. And if you're not familiar with her, let me just tell you, if you do Facebook parties, she is the person that created Facebook parties, all right? So much so that she even wrote a book on it. Like you can go find it on Amazon. This is my copy. Literally, there's notes and highlighted pages all throughout this thing. So she's coming to speak. Now her normal like Facebook Party Pro class is $247. To register to go to Jubilee is only $325. It's a $78 difference, and you get to see her speak live. Like seriously, super excited about that. Let's see. Number 3, fun night. We have I think that there's going to be like a carnival night. But in years past, we have gotten to dress up like for everything. Like, it's so much fun. We did a future night. We did an 80s night. Let me tell you, there was a lot of hairspray that night. We did a Hawaiian night one year. So yes, so you get to have fun at fun night, and usually there's a lot of like extra prizes on fun night. Number 2, it's okay to room with somebody that you don't know. Right? There's a couple Jubilees where I went just because, you know what, somebody needed a roommate, and I'm like, hey, I'm available. My first Jubilee, I slept in a room, didn't know a single soul in there. I slept with people I didn't know. All right. So it's okay. That helps create more TFFs for you, which is Tupperware Friends Forever. And then on the number 1, where there's a will, there's a way. So as Marcia said, or as I said earlier, my first Jubilee was online. My second Jubilee, I actually went and we were kind of homeless at the time. Not in the way you think, like we're down and out, but my husband was getting out of the Navy and we were in different, like in between houses, basically. We went house hunting in South Carolina. My husband took me to my dad's house. My dad then took me to my director's house in Charleston, South Carolina, where I hitched a ride with her down to Jubilee, stayed in the room where I didn't know anybody, all right, rode back with her, spent the night after Jubilee on a friend's couch before my husband could pick me up the next day. So, like I said, where there's a will, there's a way. If you want to go to Jubilee, you can definitely make that happen.
I'm coming back. There I am. All right. So I just wrote down a couple of things based on what Jenny said, guys. And I want you to really think about this because I can remember like my first Jubilee, I was 7 months pregnant and they were like really worried. My doctor was really worried that I might not, I shouldn't go, but I went anyway because everybody kept telling me you do not want to miss out. But just what you said. Okay. Lynn Burkowski, $247 that she charges for an online session. You're going to be in the room with her. You're going to get so many nuggets of training from that, and you didn't have to pay an extra $247. You got it as part of your registration. You're going to walk out of there with over $200 in products. Boom. And some of those will be products you've never seen before. So that's $447. We'll be kicking a new catalog. You're going to get to see that new catalog before anybody else does. There are going to be some surprises and prizes. You're going to make these new friendships. You're going to get 2 dinners included as part of it. You're going to get a lunch included as part of it from your registration. Plus, Charlie and I treat everybody to a lunch on the training day. We do a pizza party for everybody right then. And we are planning an exclusive party for everybody that goes to Jubilee with games and prizes and all sorts of fun. And so, when you think about it that way, you can't afford not to go. So in the comments, go ahead and tell us, why are you going to Jubilee? Because you don't want to miss out on everything that Jubilee has to offer you this year. So thank you, Jenny, for sharing. I know Jenny's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Charlie's going to be there. I registered today to make sure we're there. So you make sure you register to be there as well. Okay. So we've just got a couple of things to finish up here before I let you guys go tonight. So why are you going to attend Jubilee? Why are you going? Let me know why you want to be there, because I want you to be there. And you never know, I might have surprises for everybody who goes as well. Okay. So let's take a look at just a last couple of things. I want to do some quick recognition. I am going to do the full recognition a little bit later. And I'm going to post that all on the page. But we had 3 new managers. Congratulations to Tina Lancaster, Doreen Pelletier, and Megan Carroll, who all stepped up to manager this month. We are super proud of you, super excited. I'll be sending an exclusive bracelet to you for moving up. And congratulations to Karen and Pam and Deborah Gooding, who is our DIQ that Megan is under as well. Oh, Linda, I'm so excited you're going on to Jubilee. All right. And of course, for all of our new managers, I want to remind you, you have this wonderful program that's just for you, just for new managers. And in the month of May, your goal is just to sell $2,500 in unit sales and bring in a new recruit, and you're going to get a $100 bonus. We had 2 folks last month who qualified for that. Big shout out to Heather Leeson and to Kim Walker, who both qualified for that $100 bonus during the month of April. And now on to month 2 for them. They're going for their Ultra Pro. Their goal is $3,000 in unit sales and another recruit. And each month it keeps on growing, keeps on going. Angela, you are going. That's all there is to it. And you know, guys, I'm going to do a little talk tomorrow to you guys about how you set aside the money. You decide that you're going, you figure out how much money you need, and then you date an extra party, and the profit of that party every month is earmarked to go to Jubilee. And that's how you afford to go to Jubilee. All right. So a big high five to our top 5 in personal sales for the month. Number 5, Karen Edwards. Number 4, Angela 3. Number 3, Renee Ledbetter. Number 2, Aubrey Stubbins. And our number 1 in personal sales, Dawn Vermette. Our high 5 in personal recruiting, Tina Lancaster, Aubrey Stubbins, Megan Carroll, Pam Stokes, and number 1, Stacy Clifton. Our top director teams in recruiting, my personal team, the Hooray Big Dogs, Michelle Davis, Karen Edwards, Stacy Clifton, and number 1 with 12 team recruits, Pam Stokes. Congratulations, Moneymakers. Our top manager unit sales, we have Veronica Russo, Sheila Fisher, Jean Woody, Deborah Gooding, and Angela Threet in that number 1 position. And both Angela and Deborah have completed 2 months of DIQ, and both of them are in their final month of qualifying. We should have 2 new directors by the end of this month. So guys, cheer them on. Anytime you see Angela and Deborah, you want to cheer them on. You want to let them know that we believe in them, that they're going all the way, and are going to be new directors at the end of May. And of course, our high 5 director teams in sales, we have Tara Henderson and the Model Mates, Terry Bird and Flyaway Sales, Karen Edwards and the Goal Crushers, the Hooray Big Dogs, and our number 1 New Beginnings with Dawn Vermette. And so that's a quick look at our high 5 for the month. And I'm going to leave you with this quote at the end of the night tonight. Don't fear failure, because so many times we stop before we get to the end point. We give up before we get there because we're so afraid, oh, what if I mess up? What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if people think I'm crazy? What if people look at me funny? And the thing you want to do is not worry about that, because you won't grow unless you attempt things you haven't done, and you don't learn unless you fail. So don't feel failure. Instead, fear that you're going to be doing exactly the same thing in the exact same place next year as you are today. You want to be doing every day a little bit more than I did the day before, just like we started at the beginning. What did you do today? And think more about what you're going to do tomorrow. Every day, I'm going to do a little better than I did the day before, a little more than I did the day before. And if I keep doing that, then a year from today, oh my gosh, it'll be mind-blowing about where we are. So guys, that's it for tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's go out there and make this month of May the best ever. So Charlie, could you pick me a winner here for the end of the night? And we will let you guys move on out. Winner, Linda Hopper. So congratulations, Linda Hopper. You are the winner of our final drawing of today. Thanks to Jenny. Thanks to each and every one of you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Charlie, you got some music for me to go out on here? Bum, 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 bum. Y'all start dancing with me, okay?
When there's gonna be another one.
Good night, everybody.